Now, our process models may start out simple, but getting to the details can be what our efforts need. Starting with a blank sheet in my modeling software here, Lucidchart, I might start a process model for a customer purchase that would start with the customer shopping the website. So I'll add a process step of customer shops website. Then the customer will place the order. So add in customer places order. And then the order is fulfilled. As you can see, very high level here, what you might call a level 1 process model. But that's great. It's enough to start questions for clarity. For example, someone may ask, do we have inventory? Or is that a segment of the business? And is there logistics for shipping? Or what about returns? And how are finances tracked? So you then might dive into a more level 2 process model, we'll call it, and describe one of these process steps. Customer places an order might break down into first, the customer selects the item. Then the customer places item in cart. Then the customer purchases the items in their cart. And then the customer receives their confirmation email. We can see now we're getting more details for a process. Yet if questions still come up, maybe you need more details. So for even more details, let's make another level down. Yeah, a level 3, and look at the purchasing process step. And so let's break that down into customer selects purchase. Customer then enters their mailing address. Customer enters their payment information. And customer clicks submit. Yes, again, maybe not this simple in everyday discussions, but I've gotten details. And these details are what helps my discussions with my stakeholders, who might ask more questions like, if the user is logged in, does the address pre-fill? What if the credit card number is entered incorrectly? What if it's not a credit card? How do we know what email address to send the confirmation to? And as long as you trace every smaller process back to the overall process and goals, you know you're on track to define the key actions that are needed for a successful process.